Hello everyone, welcome back to my turning channel. My name's Phil. This week we are going to work with some elm and make a hollow form. I'm going to go to a color sequence, maybe a forest fire looking thing, so with the epoxy. So I think we're going to do that. So here we go. Start with some mold release. I'm not going to glue these in, I'm just going to tape it down. So, as there's multiple pieces in there, it'll be hard to get the glue in the right spot and blah blah blah. So, I'm just going to do it that way. Lots of mold release. Put my pieces in. I practiced this. I hope I can do it in one shot without having to try again. Okay, there we go. Something like that. I'll put some tape over it, like so. Oops. But also make sure you don't collapse your bucket when you do this, because then your piece won't be round. Okay. There. All right. So let's get a bag. All right, ready for epoxy. Let's go to the mixing room. Okay, so we are going to do our usual designer epoxy deep cast. This is going to be, I'm trying to go for a forest fire look here, so I'm going to have a very big variation of reds and yellow and orange here, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. It's going to take quite a bit of epoxy because there is a lot of empty space in this, and I want that because I really want this fiery look to show. And then 120 ounces, 3.5 liters, and we'll see what this comes out looking like. It should be interesting. So bear with me, I'll throw some colors in here and be back in a minute. I'll never be able to duplicate this color. And yeah, maybe it'll be a waste. But what the heck, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give it a try, you never know. Some things come out looking pretty neat when you just throw the kitchen sink at them. So. Okay, give it a mix. Oh, actually, wait a minute, one more. We need a little bit of this. This is just some black, actually a lot of it. And of course, crystal ice white. Can't go wrong with that either. Okay, so that's what we got. Now I'm going to pour this in. I'm going to vacuum it, and it's going to come down quite a bit into the bucket. And that's when I'm going to add some more yellows and oranges to bring out the fiery, hopefully bring out the fiery look. So this is just the base coat, and it's just going to give us that base color, more especially towards the bottom, which would be considered the top of the flames, I guess, if you're looking at that. So anyway, Okay, 3.5 liters to start. That's not even going to come halfway up the pail. It's giving us lots of room. Lots of room. Lots of room. Okay, I'm going to vacuum that for a bit. And then we'll do our top-ups towards the end. That's going to be really neat here, I hope. Start with this. Okay folks, we're back at the end. It's been about 20 minutes of full vacuum. So I think that's pretty good. I'm going to take it out, put it in the pressure pot, and then we're going to hopefully add some more fiery looking colors. Some oranges, yellow. Okay, here we go. Exciting new camera angle, hey? Here we go. 200 ml in each cup. 100 mils of B. And I think I'll add some. So you can see there's no real rhyme or reason to this. I'm just throwing all this together and let's see what we come out with. Okay, so there's our colors. I'm gonna just mix up the sides, make sure we get the sides and bottom here. So if you're sticking around through all this, I sure appreciate it. I'm not here to teach anybody anything, I'm just kind of showing you the way I do things, and it works out good for me. So if you get a laugh or some form of entertainment out of it, I sure enjoy having you aboard. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. I read them all, even though there's not a whole bunch of them, but I do read them. Okay, we'll check on this probably in a couple hours just to make sure it doesn't drop too far. The look we're after. So we'll find out right away. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad. It's nice and hard too. Okay. A little bit of thermal activity there. You can see it lifted up there, but let's take this to the bench and see what it looks like. I'm curious. Alright, so this is our, of course, without seeing this out of the bucket yet, I'm still predicting hopefully my forest fire project, but we'll see what we get. Let me pop this out. This did get a little warm because it moved around a bit, so hopefully we don't have too much thermal cracking in here, but we'll see. Why don't we get this out here? Go mold release. You know, just my reds didn't turn out the way I was hoping, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do with this. We will see what we can do with this. Okay, well, let's take this to the lathe. I didn't get quite the coloring I was hoping for down there, so it more mixed together than anything, but that's okay. We'll make a hollow form out of this. I am going to cut the tops off of this, and we'll make a hollow form of some sort here. So, okay. We'll take it to the lathe and see what we can do.